Started broke, now I talk like a vault seal. Came from the mud, move like I'm built steel. No silver spoon, just rhyming in dreams. They was sleeping on me, now I live in they screams. I was down bad, no coat in the winter, just pain in my chest and a pad full of sinners. Mama in debt, pop gone out of dinner, dreaming about checks while the block get thinner. Stayed up nights, wrote bars through the silence. Lost so much, now my wins feel violent. Hunger got sharper, dreams got louder. Now with my scars like they forged in power. Started broke, dreamt big, never folded. Pressure made diamonds, now the real ones quoted. 10 toes deep, no gimmicks, no tricks. I was made in the fire, not built for the rich. Started broke, dreamt big, no cosign. Got it from the dirt, not a vision so divine. If you grind like me, then you know what it is. From the gutter to the top, I was born for this, yeah. Turned ghosts and foes turned brothers. Had dreams on hold, now the pain's uncovered. Kept my soul in the bar, kept my mind in the lab. Now I spit with a purpose they'll never understand. Was a kid with a pen and a voice full of rage. Now the booth like a church and the mic is my stage. Turn my losses to lines, turn the streets to a lane. Now my name got weight and my truth got flames. All gas, no fear in the rear view. Hustle in my veins, it's the only thing I steer through. I don't flex for the gram, I invest in the ground. While they sleep on the couch, I be looping the time. Started broke, dreamt big, never folded. Pressure made diamonds, now the real ones quoted. 10 toes deep, no gimmicks, no tricks. I was made in the fire, now built for the rich. Started broke, dreamt big, no cosign. Got it from the dirt, now the vision so divine. If you grind like me, then you know what it is. From the gutter to the top, I was born for this. Yeah. It ain't where you from, it's what you survive. I turned every note to a breezy mile. Side of mouth, that's smart, yeah. That's smart, it just wasn't me. It ain't the block, it's the brain. Some trapped in the hood, some trapped in their ways. I escaped with a pen, not a plane. Now I'm cooking in the booth, pressure, pain, and flame. I know dudes that never left, but they built empires. And some flew out the city just to live uninspired. I was raised on a grind, no luck, no favors. Only blueprint I had was pain and my prayers. Trap ain't a street, it's a state of the soul. It's surviving every day just to chase a goal. They label us criminals, but don't see the system. We break in the cycle with beats and a vision. Corner store wisdom, cold nights with ambition. Turn my hunger to fuel, now I cook with precision. Ain't waiting for a handout, I got calloused ambition. My sharp like a blade, cut through every condition. Trap ain't just a place, it's a mindset. You could take me out the struggle, I'm still on that. I don't need a map, I know the way I came. I was born in the storm, I became the flame. Trap ain't just a place, it's the code I live. Turn dirt into gold with the tools I grip. Ain't no luck in my lane, just time and grit. This is self-made scripture, I bleed this script. I sing kings in the trenches, queens with the hustle. Saw loyalty betrayed over crumbs and muscle. Made peace with my demons, then broke through the muzzle. Now I speak for the silent, I was raised by the struggle. Every move got a purpose, I don't flex for the gram. This is built on late nights, rhyming in a plan. I'm the kid they ignore, now they play what I make. Used to doubt, now they quote every word that I say. This more than rap, this survival with rhythm. I ain't rapping for fame, this is pain with a vision. They say get out the trap, but forget this fact. Trap is where I learn to never break. Just a trap ain't just a place, it's a mindset. You can take me out the struggle, I'm still on that. I don't need a map, I know the way I came. I was born in the storm, I became the flame. Ain't just a place, it's the code I live. Turn dirt into gold with the tools I grip. Ain't no luck in my lane, just time to grit. This is self-made scripture, I bleed this script. Mind right, moves tight, I ain't trapped, I'm trained. Every loss, every scar, just ink in my brain. Trap taught me more than school ever did, so I treat every beat like the life of El Nave.
Like it's on the man, one is like the soul. You get it read, never lost to live.
No label, no big name, no past, just me. One mic, dream, and a reason to bleed. I ain't asked for a hand, I built my own lane. Now they ride my wave, but they feel my rain. I came up with no cosign, no nods, no plugs, no book full of pain, and a speaker with mud. Turned out to a weapon, every bar is a slug. Now they listen in silence, I'm the voice from the rug. They ain't picked me, so I picked up the pressure. Turned setbacks to setups, every L's now a lecture. Tired of waiting for doors, so I built me an entrance. Now they call me a threat, I call it ascension. I ain't industry polished, I'm concrete raw. They been capping for streams, I've been bleeding for more. No manager, no change, it's my name on the flame. If real still matters, then remember my name. I came up with no cosign, self-made in the dark. Built this off pain, turned struggle to art. No favors, no hype, just nights with a spark. Now my pen worth more than a luxury car. With no cosign, no deals, no gate. Every verse from the soul, not a trend or a wave. While they chasing a flash, I was perfecting my lane. Now I shine with no filter, just truth in my veins. For a feature, I just crafted my sound. Let the beats tell the story, no need for a crown. Had labels ignore me, now they lurk on the low. But I ain't switching my code just to get in they show. Kept it 10 toes when the room got cold. They was faking connections, I was taking control. Tired of the politics, the fake collabs. I'd rather rap with my pain than the name in caps. I got homies in cells who believed in my pen. Told me don't sell your soul just to get in. So I stayed on my grind, let the hunger define. Now I spit like this war, no retreat, only climbs. I came up with no cosign, self-made in the dark. Built this off pain, turned struggle to art. No favors, no hype, just nights with a spark. Now my pen worth more than a luxury car. With no cosign, no deals, no gate. Every verse from the soul, not a trend or a wave. While they chasing the flash, I was perfecting my lane. Now I shine with no filter, just truth in my veins. I don't need your platform, I built my own. No shade, just facts, I came up alone. So when I speak, it's blood, not script. Came up with no cosign, and I ain't never gon' sense.
It off for a go.
They say play it safe, but I never learned that. Put my life on a beat and my truth on the track. Had the world on mute, had my dreams in a cage. Now I rap with revenge, every line is a blade. I ain't wait on a bag, I chased it with fire. They flex for the clout, I grind to inspire. Every dollar I stack came with lessons in blood. Every no I heard built the man I become. Could've folded, could've quit, could've begged for a pass, but I stood in the rain till the storm finally passed. Now the scars on my hands, special hunger in my chest. I ain't rich off the charts, but I'm paid in respect. I risked it all, no plan B, no back door. Built not bar, I ain't never asked for more. 10 toes down, took the pain with the pressure. Now I walk through the fire like I'm built for the weather. I risked it all, they were safe, I'm a savage to my losses. The lessons not carry that baggage. Ain't no shortcuts and miles on my soul. If you built it for nothing, you already go. If you built it for nothing, you already go. This for the ones who ain't sleep till they vision align. This for the days when the fridge gave silence, not signs. I ain't rap for approval, I rap to survive. Put my story in beats, now my legacy's live. Had no blueprint, just pain in the drive. No rich uncle, no hand I could ride. Just hunger and headphones and beats on repeat. Now I run with the storm, I was born to defeat. See the difference, they leased it, I lived it. They copied the wave, car was authentic. I ain't need a lane, I paved the terrain. And my pain cut deep like it's built from the paint. I risked it all, no plan B, no back door. Built not bought, I ain't never asked for more. 10 toes down, took the pain with the pressure. Now I walk through the fire like I'm built for the weather. I risked it all, they were safe, I was savage in my losses. The lessons now carry that baggage. Ain't no shortcuts, just miles on the soul. If you built it for nothing, you already go. If you built it for nothing, you already go. They flex and borrow time. Storm, they flex and borrow time. Fest the scars, they cruise success. I pushed through the dark, so don't ask I made it, I paid it full. Built not bought, I broke every rule.
Ain't no days off when your trees pay rent. Ain't no peace when the bills still sit. This pressure every sunrise, but I rise too. No excuses, only moves.
I wake up the weight on my back like it's normal. Deadlines, pain, and the hustle is formal. I don't vent, I just plot, I don't cry, I construct. While they scroll for escape, I be loading my luck. They don't see what it takes just to shine in the end, but I carry every almost like it's ink on my skin. Every you own is a spark in the wind. Now my work speak loud, I don't need to pretend. Pressure on my chest, but I still breathe rhythm. No silver spoons, broke nights with a vision. They wait for a break, I break through walls. Ain't no elevator here, I was built through falls. Everyday pressure, no excuses. I was raised by the weight, now I use it. While they complain, I maneuver the bruises. Turn pain into plans, yeah I move like I'm ruthless. Everyday pressure, no retreat. 10 toes on the grind, never missing a beat. I don't fold, I convert, let the struggle repeat. It's survival on wax and I'm lacing the heat. Look, I clock in on a dream with no salary. Invest in my hunger, now I'm stacking mentality. No room for the pity, no room for the lay. I've been pushing this boulder every goddamn day. Ain't no blueprint when you coming from the dark. Just grit, some faith in a voice full of spark. While they chase trends, I build for the soul. This pressure ain't kill me, it molded my goals. Dead broke, still wrote, no sleep in the storm. While they looking for peace, I was making a form of freedom, of fire, of something that stays. Now my name ain't just words, it's a brick in the game. Everyday pressure, no excuses. I was raised by the weight, now I use it. While they complain, I maneuver the bruises. Turn pain into planes, yeah I move like I'm ruthless. Everyday pressure, no retreat. 10 toes on the grind, never missing a beat. I don't fold, I convert, let the struggle repeat. It's survival on wax and I'm lacing the heat. I ain't chosen by chance, I was chosen by pain. Every ounce of this hustle got lost in the grain. So next time you hear me, know it's real in the booth. So next time you hear me, know it's real in the booth. Everyday Christian, all over the drawer. I ain't loud with the moves, I just build with intent. Let them flex on the gram, I invest in the rent. This that quiet elevation, no crowd when I grow, but when I pop out, yeah, they all wanna know. Low key in the cut, I've been working in the shadows. Every yell that I took made my heart more shallow. Every friend that I lost left me sharp like arrows. Now the focus so clear, it could pierce through marrow. I don't talk too much, I just execute plans. They was partying weekly, I was breaking the dam. They post for the clout, I plan for the drought. Now my table got food, they just post for the route. See, I stayed underground like Bruce in a storm. Now my growth cracked pavement. Power was born, didn't beg for the light. I just grew in the dirt, now I shine like the truth and I bleed through the verse. Quiet hustle, loud results, I ain't brag, I just build and consult with the vault. Let the money speak clear, let the winds go dumb. They don't see the late nights, they just ask where it's from. Quiet hustle, heavy sound, every bar, every beat. Got a throne in the crown while they flex with the chains. I invest in the pain, now I reap from the silence. I don't move in vain. This the blueprint for the ones who don't beg for attention, who hustle in the dark and rise without mention. No cosign, no stage, just consistent ascension. Now they study my path like it came with a lesson. I was broke in the dark, but my spirit was rich. Use pain as a canvas, now I paint every glitch. I don't compete with the noise, I just aim with the facts. Every play that I made got receipts. I was chilling in the back with a pen full of war. Now my verse hit deep like a knock on the core. They can flash all they want, I don't follow the script. I'm the calm before impact, I don't brag, I brag, quit. Quiet hustle, loud results, I ain't brag, I just build and consult with the vault. Let the money speak clear, let the winds go dumb. They don't see the late nights, they just ask where it's from. Quiet hustle, heavy sound, every bar, every beat. Got a throne in the crown while they flex with the chains. I invest in the pain, now I read from the signs. I don't move in vain. Keep it low, keep it real, let your work do the talk. Keep the silence loaded, let success do the walk. They were sleeping while I planted in the dark, no doubt. But every quiet hustler got a moment to shout. Wasn't paid in money, I was paid in pain. Learn the game with no book, just the weight of rain. They count riches, I count lessons. Every scar or receipt, yeah, I've been tested. I ain't graduate, but I got a doctorate in struggle. Majored in mistakes, minor in the hustle. Wrote my thesis in the dark, signed it with blood. Now every bar a degree, earned out the mud. No mentors, just moments that broke me in two. In the mirror that stared when I had nothing to prove. They got paid in advances, I got paid in regret. But I flipped every should've in the bars they respect. Learn more from the streets than from sermons at school. Life taught with his fists, every L was a tool. I ain't rich with the paper, but I'm wealthy in grit. Paid dues in the silence, now I speak what I live. I got paid in lessons, not in checks or chains. Built value in the fire, not from cloud of fame. Took loss after loss, but I never lost aim. Now I walk with the wisdom that the broke ones claim. I got paid in lessons, they was counting the views. I was counting every scar that reminded me choose between fold and the throne, between broke and the truth. Now I stand on experience, not a bar roof. Got receipts from the nights I ain't eat, just wrote. Got receipts from the times they laughed at my quotes. Now they echo what I said like it's prophecy. But they wasn't in the room when the doubt buried me. I ain't new to the pressure, I was born in a drought. Taught myself how to move when the faith ran out. No cosign, no deal, just decisions and dirt. Now my verse is worth more than what they flash on a shirt. Tried to flex on my path, but my story too raw. You can't fake what I've been through or the things that I saw. Every pain got a price, every fail got a key. Now my lessons build ladders and I climb a belief. I got paid in lessons, not in checks and chains. Built value in the fire, not from clout or fame. Took loss after loss, but I never lost aim. Now I walk with the wisdom that the broke ones claim. I got paid in lessons, they was counting the views. I was counting every scar that reminded me choose between fold and the growing, between broke and the truth. Now I stand on experience, not a bar roof. So next time they ask what I'm worth, I won't flinch. I've been through what they post, every wound, every inch. Didn't get here with luck, didn't fake the aggression. I was broke in the wallet, but paid in lessons. They see the chains, they don't see the pain. They hear the flex, not the nights in the rain. Gold on my neck, but my heart still bruised. Scars don't shine, but they tell the truth. I wear gold on my chest like I earned my crown, but the weight on my soul never lays back down. They see wins in the feed, but not the war I fought. They see shine in the frame, not the lessons it brought. Every link in the chain got a story beneath. From the time I had nothing but a verse and belief. From the friends that I lost to the pain that I kept. Every drip that I wear is a tear I accept. I was broke with a dream, now I glow in the dark, but the past still echoes every line I spark. They don't know what it costs, they just watch how it gleams, but the shine got blood in between every seam. Gold chains, but I'm still wearing scars. Every win got a price, every mile left marks. They don't know what it took just to stand where I am. I ain't flexing on them, I'm just proof that I can. Gold chains, but the hurt still breathes. I ain't rich in the soul, just at war with the peace. So don't judge what you see, just respect what I've been. It's the truth in my drip, it's the pain in my skin. I came from them nights when the heat got cut. Now the grill full of gold, but the pain stays shut. It's survival with style, it's a smile through wounds. It's a throne from the dirt and a crown from the tombs. Got plaques on the wall, but my mind still races. Got cheers in the crowd, but I'm missing some faces. They love to glow up, not the times I was low. They love the results, not the part where I broke. It's deeper than flex, and it's silence with class. It's a look in the mirror that still shows my past. So I drip with the guilt, and I trip with the pride. Gold chains on my neck, but the scars never hide. Gold chains, but I'm still wearing scars. Every win got a price, every mile left marks. They don't know what it took just to stand where I am. I ain't flexing on them, I'm just proof that I can. Gold chains, but the hurt still breathes. I ain't rich in the soul, just at war with the beast. So don't judge what you see, just respect what I've been. It's the truth in my drip, it's the pain in my skin. So when they toast to the chains, I toast to the scars. When they flex for applause, I reflect on the wars. Cause this life ain't just glitter, it's grip with a twist. Gold chains and scars, yeah, that's all that exists. Section 8 ceilings, now I own what I see. Used to dream on the floor, now they dream to be me. Ain't no handouts, just pain and direction. Now I lead like a boss, I was born in recession. I remember cold nights in the room with mold. Mama crying in the dark, but her voice stayed bold. Food stamps in the drawer, vultures on the wall. I ain't learned from no lecture, I learned from the fall. I was raised where survival is the only degree. With a rent overdue and the stove run free. They labeled us broken, but we molded in flames. Now I move like a king, know I came from the chains. Ain't forget the Section 8 doors that creak, or the days we was broke but still pray for a week. Now I suit up with purpose, every step been earned. From that mattress on the floor to a business I turn. From Section 8 to Section Boss. Used to struggle with the rent, now I'm never at a loss. Made meals out of crumbs, now I eat like a king. Turn pain into power, now run anything. From food stamps to building brands. Used to stand in the line, now they clap when I land. Ain't no luck in my path, just grind and growth. From Section 8 scars to executive quotes, I ain't flex for the gram, I invest for the fam. Used to stress for a meal, now I'm building a plan. Got receipts from the dirt, got revenge in my pen. They was sleeping on a kid, now they copy the trend. I don't rap for the charts, I spit for the youth that was stuck in the trap but still chasing the truth. That had dreams in the hood but no road to escape. So I mapped out a lane, turned my pain to a state. Came up from the system that ain't love my skin, but I played every card like I knew I would win. Now I talk with my chest, never beg for a seat. From that Section 8 block to executive suite. From Section 8 to Section Barz. Used to struggle with the rent, now I'm never at a loss. Made meals out of crumbs, now I eat like a king. Turned pain into power, now I run everything. From food stamps to building brands. Used to stand in the line, now they clap when I land. Ain't no luck in my path, just grind and growth. From Section 8 scars to executive quotes. So don't pity my past, that's my proof I'm alive. I was built by the chaos, now I thrive and climb. From that broke boy dreaming to a blueprint boss. Section 8 made me, but it ain't what I lost, what it cost. It's what I fought. Self-made ain't a flex, it's a lifestyle. No shortcuts, no blueprints, no idols. Just pain, pressure and persistence. And now, it's my season. This for the nights I prayed in the dark, with a notebook full of rage and a cold broke heart. This for the meals that I skipped trying to build my lane. While they laughed, I was learning how to carry the pain. I ain't asked for a pass, I just walked through the fire. Every scar on my name got a story that's higher. Now I speak for the ones who was left with nothing, but still kept going. Yeah, we made that something from the bottom with no map, just vision and scars. Turned my struggle to a script, now I'm raising the bar. Used to rap in my room, now I'm heard overseas. That's what happens when belief never falls to its knees. Welcome to the self-made season, where the broke became bosses, no obvious reason. Where the silence bred soldiers, no spotlight needed. Where the dreamers woke up, now the limits deleted. No label made me, no hand pull me up. It was grit, late nights, and it's never give up. So if they ask who built me, I point at the mirror. This the outro, the proof, now the mission is clearer. I ain't just rap, I reflect what I lived. Every line is a brick from the grind that I did. From the friends I outgrew to the doubt that I flipped. Now I walk like a king through the pain that equipped. They want glory, not the pressure it came with. They want shine, but not the nights that I stayed in. While they posted for love, I was broke and focused. Now I own what they chase, I ain't loud, I'm chosen. This is closure for the kid they ignored, who made classics in silence and turned pain to reward. So if you hear this right now, you survived the storm. Welcome to your season, it's time to transform. Welcome to the self-made season, where the broke became bosses, no obvious reason. Where the silence bred soldiers, no spotlight needed. Where the dreamers woke up, now the limits deleted. No label made me, no hand pull me up. It was grit, late nights, and it's never give up. So if they ask who built me, I point at the mirror. That's the outro, the proof, now the mission is clearer. Self-made ain't just about what you got, it's about what you survived. What you built from the pieces they said were useless. This is more than an album, this is testimony in 10 tracks. Self-made season, forever.